Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. If you've ever wondered how students at top universities like Harvard manage to study huge amounts of material and still have time to sleep, exercise, and socialize, this video is for you. Today, I'm breaking down the exact study techniques used by elite students, backed by science and real university habits. And guess what? You can use these methods too, even if you're not at Harvard. So grab your notebook because this video might just change the way you study forever. Active recall, the Harvard superpower 1 to 230. Let's start with the number one technique, active recall. Harvard students don't waste time rereading notes. They test themselves constantly. After studying a topic, they close the book and try to recall everything from memory by writing it down, explaining it aloud, or quizzing themselves. It's simple but powerful. Your brain remembers what it struggles to retrieve. Example, after reading about muscle physiology, ask yourself, open quote, what are the 3 types of muscle fibers? If you can't answer immediately, that's your weak spot. Go back, review, and try again later. Close quote. So instead of highlighting everything, ask more questions. That's how you move from passive learning to active mastery. Spaced repetition. Study less, remember more. Now, technique number 2, spaced repetition. Harvard learners don't cram the night before exams. They study in spaced intervals. They review the same information after 1 day, then 3 days, then 1 week, and finally 3 weeks. This method strengthens memory because every time you recall something, your brain rewires the connections that hold that knowledge. You can use apps like Anki or Quizlet, or just create simple flashcards. The secret is consistency. 20 minutes daily will do more for your memory than 5 hours of last-minute panic. So remember, repetition with gaps equals long-term memory. The Feynman explained to learn. The next Harvard secret is the Feynman technique, named after Nobel Prize-winning physicist Richard Feynman. It's simple. Teach what you learn in your own words. If you can't explain a concept like ATP production or neural transmission to a 12-year-old, you haven't really understood it yet. Grab a blank sheet of paper, write the topic at the top, and start explaining it simply, as if you're teaching a beginner. Wherever you get stuck or confused, that's the area you need to revisit. Because when you teach yourself, you don't just memorize, you master. Clarity builds confidence, and confidence builds performance. Cornell note-taking. Organize like a pro. Let's talk about note-taking, because Harvard students swear by the Cornell method. Split your page into 3 parts. Left side, key points or questions. Right side, detailed notes. Bottom section, a short summary. When revising, cover the right side and quiz yourself using the left. This simple trick transforms your notes into a built-in quiz tool, not just pages of random text. Bonus tip, color code your notes by topic. Your brain loves patterns, and structured visuals help it remember faster. Interleaving and mix-up learning. Here's a secret most students don't know. Interleaving. Instead of spending hours on one subject, mix them up. For example, study 30 minutes of biology, then 20 minutes of anatomy, then revise kinesiology. When you switch topics, your brain starts comparing and connecting ideas, which strengthens understanding and memory. Think of it like gym training. You don't just work one muscle, you train the whole body. Learning works the same way. Discussion and study groups. Another big Harvard secret? Study groups. At top universities, students constantly discuss ideas, question each other, and debate complex concepts. When you explain something to a friend, you're actually teaching your brain to retrieve and organize information more efficiently. So, form a small study circle. One person asks questions, one explains, one summarizes. Just 30 minutes of this kind of active discussion can beat hours of silent reading, because learning isn't a solo mission. It's social. Deep work and scheduling next. Time management. Harvard students use deep work blocks. Focused, distraction-free sessions of 50 to 90 minutes. During that time, no phone, no multitasking. After each block, take a 10-minute break. Schedule your toughest subject in the morning and lighter review in the evening. This rhythm trains your brain for peak performance. Tip, write a daily 3 priorities list. Finish those before anything else. Mind, body, and sleep. Smart study isn't just mental, it's physical too. Students at Harvard focus on balance. 7 to 8 hours of sleep, short workouts or walks, proper meals, and hydration. You can't pour from an empty cup. So treat your body like part of your study system. Even 15 minutes of exercise can improve focus and memory. Mindset and consistency. And finally, mindset. Harvard students aren't geniuses. They're consistent, curious, and disciplined. They believe effort creates intelligence. So stop comparing yourself. Focus on daily progress. One chapter, one concept, one improvement at a time. If you stay consistent, your brain will catch up faster than you think. So that's it. Harvard-level study techniques you can use starting today. Try 1 or 2 methods this week and you'll feel the difference instantly. If you found this video helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who wants to study smarter, not harder.